Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to Industrial Overhaul in Space Engineers. I do want to preemptively apologize. This series is probably not going to be fully finished. With Baldur's Gate 3 coming out later this week, there being other games I'm wanting to stream, and I can feel my interest, or shall I say addiction, to Space Engineers starting to fade already. It's possible that this could be the last episode, even though I know there's so much still left to do. There's also so many other games to play. So yeah, just know that this might be the last one. We will find out. I am going to enjoy finally flying, though, in this episode and mining some resources with that. In the last episode, we did get plastic going, and we got our better welder, and we got our little weirdo flying ship. And we're going to modify this in this episode so that it can actually drill things, and we're going to go drill some ores out in the wild, and it's going to feel so good. Yes, I think we can start with taking off the hydrogen tank and these weird thrusters on the edge. I might leave in the one on the side, but that's all we'll do. Okay, and now we need some drills. So, I'm thinking we put a... what are they called? Let me get rid of these first. This is just dead weight. And I'm thinking we put a connector, doodad, doohickey. Not a connector, what's it called? An adapter, which I think is just in the menu for 6. Maybe it's not in the small menu. Is it in the bigger conveyor menu? Maybe? Yeah. No, I don't see it. Weird. Okay. Maybe it is in the smaller menu. I don't see it in there either. Why is this so confusing? I feel like I've run into this issue before as well. Conveyor junction. Where's the adapter? Conveyor sorter. Conveyor converter is right there. I don't know why that's not showing up in the other kind of list. But yeah, this is what we want. We'll plop that down there. It might need to be a little further down, though. Let's do a tube. Do a single extension tube first. Yeah, like a conveyor frame. Two of them? And then... wait, does that work? I don't actually know if that conveys things. Does that convey things? Here, let me, should be able to click on it if it does.
Fuel low.
No, I actually have no idea.
Fuel critical.
How that works. Of course, fuel's out. Always gone with the fuel. Oh, ouch. Okay, good. I can access it from here. Hydrogen tank. Here we go. Hey, Blue Squid, how's it going? If it's got motors, it should convey. Okay, well that, I guess, kind of makes sense. Okay, well, we'll go with it and see what happens. Okay, G, build another one. And then we want the doodly dooder. Converter. Unable to place. Why? Odd. Huh. Maybe we don't do it this way then. Oh, it's because there's no attachment in the middle, and this needs to be attached in the middle. Okay, well, that's not gonna work then. Instead, we shall just do a tube, like so. I think that will attach properly. What? Are you serious? Makes no sense. Maybe we just do another container. I mean, why not? We can carry more weight that way. And I know it'll work. Rotate. Yeah, we need aluminum. Okay. There we go. That's better. And I might have to move that hydrogen generator as well. In fact, do I even need a generator? I might not need a generator at all. I can just have enough hydrogen tanks, maybe. There we go. And then I'm thinking I put the drills on the side. So, where are the bad boys themselves? I thought they were on a menu. There they are. 6. You should be able to put a conveyor converter on a pipe. That's what I thought, CFC, so I must have been doing something wrong, or who knows. Okay. I think that should work. Should I move it? I should move it forward 1 tile, because that's not really centered. Was I using a pipe or a conveyor tube? I thought I was using a conveyor tube. It was, yeah, it was this one, medium conveyor tube. And it wouldn't let me put the converter on the end of it. See? It's weird. I can put it the other way, but not that way. Yeah, I don't know. Regardless, let's get a little curvy connection going. Number 6, we need the U-bend. Yep, like that. And then like that. Or do I want to go one more? No, that's just as centered as that is. It's kind of 3 tiles each way, so that's fine. Okay. Same thing on the other side. Get those built. This is gonna feel so good to mine ore. I cannot wait. Sweet. Alright. Now we build the drill. Oh, look at the other drills. Gravitonic drill, we'll get that someday. I guess heavy drill is the next one. What's different about it? I'm trying to look at the... Does it show, like... Oh yeah, mining radius, there you go. 2.23 meters when not collecting 5.48 meters. Dang. And then the gravitonic is even more, 2.46 meters, 6.18. But that requires, like, all sorts of late game components, which we definitely don't have. So I'll always stick with the normal one for now. In fact, those might be too far apart. I guess I could... How could I fix that? I mean, for the right click, it'll be fine, so we'll leave it. I can... how do I do that again? Control... I think I made it control period. Yeah. I can see the, like, radius. Mining radius. Carving radius. That can't be right. That red circle shows as the carving radius, but surely it's the green circle that's the carving radius, and the gray circle that's the actual mining radius, right? There's no way the right click will go that far. I guess we'll see when we build it, but I'm pretty sure that's not looking right to me. Well, I know it's not looking right to me. Whether it's actually right or not, I guess we'll find out. Okay. Oh, my nose is so itchy today. Ah, I don't know why. Drill number 1. Constructed. Drill number 2. Okay, so now we just need some thrusters. I'm gonna think about, you know what I might do, now that I already have another cargo container, I might take off this one on the side. Kind of out of place. And the battery, I'm gonna save kind of a backup real quick, just in case. But I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to move these batteries.
Energy low.
At least if I get rid of some of my inventory. Should be able to move this thing to the bottom. It's just acid batteries, lithium battery. Be able to put that right there. And then we will put some thrusters on the bottom. And we'll be good to go. Our tiny little ship. At least it's symmetrical. I like that. Okay, we'll do the adapter. Oh yeah, I need the gyro. Good point, good point. Where did it go? Did it fall off? Oh, basically. Okay, gyro can go... I don't know, underneath that little Engine up there. Doesn't matter too much. I might need a second one, but I think one should be enough.
Critical.
We'll get some more energy real quick. Where am I going? Okay. And I'm thinking we'll go mine some more cobalt, iron, kind of all the basics. Let the refinery handle stuff. Get this built. Need some more resources. Oh, it's so nice to have everything automated and it just... I can just grab anything I want and it automatically crafts more. It's just great. Okay, and then I'll copy that thruster, Control G. Need steel plates. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. I think I still need a couple more if we're gonna be full. So let's throw another.
Fuel low.
Seriously?
Fuel critical.
Base is critical. Okay. I will throw another downwards thruster here. Then on the back. And then we're gonna need hydrogen tank. Lots of hydrogen tank. Excuse me. Well, my nose was itchy enough to sneeze, apparently. I don't think I'm getting sick again. That would be bad. Feel fine. Allergies, probably. Okay. Hydrogen thruster 4 and 5 should be enough, and now we just need fuel. We just need fuel. Where will we put all the fuel? I guess is the other question. So, hydrogen tank wise, we want one of the big ones, but we don't really have space for that, do we? I mean, I could attach it on the back. That might be my best bet. How much does this hold? 50,000 liters, whereas the small ones only hold 3,000 liters. But they fit so much more nicely. What's the weight? 94 kilograms. And I would need how many? 20, 30... No. For the same capacity, I would need like 15, 16? Let's see. 16 times... So it'd be like 1,600 kilograms versus 1,185 kilograms. So this is definitely more weight efficient. Maybe I will just chuck one on the back. Does that fit in between those two things? It does. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. It doesn't connect. We'll have to connect on the side. But we'll go with it. That way I won't have to worry about fuel as often. Oh, you know what I can do is just copy that and put it underneath here. And then it will connect to a T-junction. And I can even remove that one now. Actually, I kind of like it there. But I'll remove this one. Okay, and then we place a T-junction in between them. Yep, like so. I guess that would only be if we need another thruster there, which I kind of don't. Because I was going to put it over here. Like so. But now we have room for more thrusters if we need them. And now we just gotta move over some hydrogen, and I think we're ready to go. Our first little mining ship. It's so cute. It's so adorable. You know, I could even put those on little rotors so they could swing up and I could drill forwards, or I could drill down. I don't really have a need for that right now, but it could be cool. Oh, the battery. That's why deconstructing it was a bad idea. We lost a lot of electricity doing it that way. Guess that's okay. So finally, I think we are just gonna need a lot of hydrogen. Hydrogen tank 2. It's actually emptying. That's bad. Oh no, wait, it's this one we want. Stockpile. Let's turn off the hydrogen engine. There we go. We can fill up our little ship, and we're gonna go get some ice. So, maiden voyage, here we go. We're gonna save the game, because something's gonna go wrong. Something always goes wrong. And let's do it. We hop in. We, go ahead and hit 2. That's not what I expected. I've done something wrong. Yep, I would love to quick load. Oh, it's gonna take forever, isn't it? I wonder if quick load was the right thing, or did we need to hit something else? But, yeah, what went wrong? Why did it not... I had the gyroscope, I had power, I had the, you know, whatchamacallit, the buttons selected so that it would hover. So I'm actually curious what just happened. Oh, maybe the power is the issue. It shows 0. Dampeners, that's the word I was looking for. Lithium battery, no, it has power. Stored power, 670 kilowatts. Thrust overrides are disabled. Looks like all the thrusters are working. Okay. So then what's the problem? I'm actually not sure. Hmm. As soon as I disconnect it, it all stops working. Hydrogen tank's full. It's... Oh, I'm a doofus. I get it now. I get it now. You don't have to yell at me in the YouTube comments. I get it. It's because it was on stockpile. LOL. What's up, B. Jonas? Are those windmills from Dyson Sphere Program? No, this game is far, far older than Dyson Sphere Program. If anything, the Dyson Sphere Program windmills are from this game. Because those are the vanilla windmills. They're not from the mod. I feel like that design of windmill is very closely related with sci-fi. Like even if you go back to a lot of old sci-fi games, they have this style of windmill. The like vertical, cylindrical type windmill. I feel like that's very common in sci-fi. Okay, so hydrogen tank, turn off stockpile, and then it should work. There we go. Back up a bit, and we're zooming. All right, let's go drill some ice. Oh, this is awesome. We're flying. Oh, the hydrogen's going down fast. We're already to 97% fuel. Okay, we're gonna need a lot more hydrogen tank action. Okay, lower ourselves down here. And then we need to block tools, put those on there somewhere. And there we go. Okay, does the right click work the way we thought it would? Oh, maybe that thing was right in terms of how big the circles are. Those are very big circles. Doesn't quite make room for the butt, but that's okay. Okay, we'll just try to fill up our inventory a little bit here. We're down to 87% fuel. There we go. We still got plenty of lifting power, so I'm gonna try to fill up the drills even with ice. Go back with full inventory. Okay. Fly up a bit, turn around. I don't know where base is. There we go. Sweet. Look at us go. We've only been waiting for this for the entire playthrough. Oops. Don't jump out of the ship, please. I meant this key. And I'm not going to go too fast, because we only have one forwards and backwards thruster. We don't want to overshoot the base. By the way, how much do we have here in terms of ice? Nice. About 40,000 ice. So this was about 10 or even more trips of me mining ice manually. Oh, feels good. This ship isn't even very big. Okay, now we do need to be very careful coming in here. I think I'll just get rid of this little mountain of whatever over here. That's kind of just in the way. Okay. Oop, there we go. And connect. Yay! Our first real mining trip is done. And successful. And now the O2H2 generator in the base has plenty of ice. And we can turn that hydrogen engine back on. Because we'll have more hydrogen. Beautiful. Though I was surprised at how quickly this hydrogen tank was emptying out. I think Industrial Overhaul overhauled that, so it's harder to just like have infinite fuel basically. But yeah, and that lithium battery is going to be good news for our base. I really wish I had thought about that a long time ago. We could have done that. We could have connected that battery up to our base grid, and that would have made power so much easier. But we didn't, and had lots of time trying to build our first acid battery instead of just using the lithium battery that came with the starting ship. We really made things hard on ourselves, but that's okay. Hydrogen tank. Should rename that one to the main base. Hydrogen tank. All right. So we just got some ice. I'm a bit worried. This ship does not have a long range because of the hydrogen issue, so I probably should move those out of the way. I was gonna say put another hydrogen tank on top, but then that'll get in the way of the connector. So maybe I just need hydrogen tanks on the sides here. It won't look very good, but we just don't have a long enough range. We were using our fuel too fast for comfort to fly many kilometers away and many kilometers back to get those other ores. So I am thinking we put yeah, put little tubes here. On the ends. And then we should be able to put these on the sides. Does that work? I think it does. Those thrusters will have to be moved. And then that makes the ship even fatter, which I don't love. I mean, if I'm gonna do that, why not just put them next to that? Never mind. This is a bad idea. Might as well just make it the biggest of butts that this thing has. There we go. That'll triple the fuel capacity. Grab all those components, or at least some of them. Oh, so nice, just grabbing all the components I want. Okay. So I said this earlier, I think before a lot of you guys on Twitch got here, but I am probably on the way out in terms of this series. I don't think I'm going to get quite as far as I would have liked to, because I do want to play, what's it called? The Planet Crafter. I also have Baldur's Gate 3 coming out later this week, and that one is going to take a lot of my time and attention. And so I'm probably not going to come back to Space Engineers, especially once Baldur's Gate 3 hits. But that does mean sadness for those of you that love this series, and I apologize for that. Part of me almost wants to add more drills now. Just keep adding more drills, keep adding more of everything. Because, yeah, the right-click mode is not going to tunnel down, and we do want to be able to tunnel down. How heavy is the drill? It's only 1 ton. And they don't take very much power to run. So I actually think... I should do this. Like that. And they're a little bit higher up than this one, which is kind of annoying. But if I'm using the right-click mode, it should still clear out, I think, an area big enough. What if instead of here, I put them on the front of that one? Let's see. No, then it would be even further away. Maybe I put them on the edge of that. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to move the drill over. Shoot, I don't have inventory space. Yeah, Blue Squid, that's what I've heard. I mean, the game has incredible reviews on Steam, and it's only gotten better and better and better. I think there's been 3 big content patches since I originally wanted to play it. And so I'm excited to try that one out. Yeah, I think this is better. It'll get the drills a little bit closer to the middle. And I'm pretty sure that should create a swath big enough to just descend straight down, which is what we're going to need for all those other ores underground. But yeah, Space Engineers is just so cool. Like, I am kind of sad we're not going to get a lot farther in Industrial Overhaul, but I also feel like we've seen a lot of what this game has to offer. A lot of what's left is just more challenges like this. Like, oh, I'm just putting together a ship that can do mining the way that I want it to. And it's just really fun to build it piece by piece and solve these engineering challenges. We've talked about all the things already many times in terms of, like, I think the game needs more ways to challenge you, especially outside of combat, but it is really sweet. A lot of really sweet mechanics in this game. Okay, let's try to get all the things we need for these drills. Right click. Wait, did that work? No. Why is that not working? Am I doing something wrong? Right click. Literally not doing the thing. Okay. That's weird. Worked for the rest of them, but not for this one. Very... Oh, is it? Yep, I'm a dummy. It has all the components it needs. It was properly adding 0 components to the build planner. That's hilarious. That is really funny. It's not the first time that's happened to me either. I thought the game is bugging out, and it's just because, like, I already had everything I needed. Yeah, exactly. We call that the ID10T error, or PEPCAC. Problem exists between keyboard and chair. Yep. Yep. Okay, now, let's be honest. We need these to be yellow. Come on. That's better. That looks like a drill. That looks like a proper drill. And then, what should the hydrogen tanks look like? Kind of a light blue? Oh, no, that's not right. It needs to be more of a teal. less saturated. I think too much saturation just doesn't look right, especially given all the metals around everything. But that looks good. Okay, and then I probably, with the addition of these extra drills, need just a little bit more thruster action. I'm trying to think. Lateral thrusters are probably fine as is. I think one each on lateral is okay, but I definitely want another forwards and backwards, as it were. But I don't want to put it back here, because then that makes the like cross section even bigger. One option is to create a little bit of a split back there. The other option would be to put a U-bend on top of these. I think that actually looks kind of cool. The other option I was thinking is put a U-bend on the side of this. That points backwards. That also makes a lot of sense to me. I actually like that one the best. We're gonna do that. So... oh, I forgot there's these 45-degree angle ones. Does that look better? Doesn't look as structural, but it does look cool. It's also one way, so I have to carefully pick that. I forgot those existed. Okay, there's the non-one way. But yeah, I think this... I don't know. Does that look better? I can never decide these things. We're gonna go with it. Nope. There we go. And then I also need to do the, what is it, Shift E. Color it properly. No, that didn't work. Shift E. There we go. Yeah, agreed, blue squid. And I think, for reasons I've talked about, you know, many times before, it's just not the perfect game for me. It's been great. A lot of parts have been really, really awesome, but I think, like, it's not the kind of game that just has hundreds of hours of play for me, which is okay, because not every game is everybody's favorite game, nor is it supposed to be. There we go. Okay, so that's 3 forwards thrusters, and now we need a couple more backwards thrusters so we can slow down. I think a couple more verticals. I think I need more hydrogen, probably. Yep. That was convenient. We ran out of energy the same time as... oh, you know, I can just sit in the chair. I don't have to run over there. I always forget about that. It was actually really nice when I was doing all the looking for ores. I would go down into one. I would make the little metal, you know, the chair plus the seat plus the metal detector, and then I would sit in the chair for a little while to recharge all my energy, and then I could go to another ore thing without having to go back to the base to recharge. Because I did a lot of drilling by hand, and that takes energy. Yeah, I think I'll just add 2 more engines. They don't weigh very much. I mean, they only weigh 300 kilograms, so having more engines is not a huge cost. Like, I only use a little bit of fuel to have the extra acceleration. In the sense that, like, the only extra fuel I'm using is the fuel that pays for holding this 300 kilograms in the air. Because having more acceleration actually saves you fuel in the long run, as long as you're not wasting the acceleration. Okay, and then the last 2 I'm going to throw on are going to be forwards to compensate Or the, I guess, backwards thrusters to compensate for the forwards thrusters. Okay, get those components. And now I think we are ready to go. And it should fly quite a bit longer. Not triple, because we added a lot of weight to it, but it's not triple the weight. And now we can even hold more ore as well if these back ones fill up. But that's mostly for just drilling the hole. I'm hoping that that works properly. I guess we can test it right now. We do need to fill up these other hydrogen tanks, though. Hydrogen tank. Let's take all those thrusters, show block in terminal. Okay. Tank 1. Miner. 2. Miner. 3. Miner. Block group. Miner. Tanks. And we'll go ahead and put stockpile on all of them until we get to 150 kiloliters. And then we should be good to try it out. I'll probably get more ice with this first run. Okay, there we go. Stockpile off. Do we still have ice, or did we already use it all up? Yeah, I think we used it all up. So we'll go get some more ice again. I'm also wondering if I should move this connector. It's kind of annoying to dock here. I should probably go up. Up, over, down. What's up, Sergeant Blaze? Welcome, welcome. Yes, I do appreciate your comments. Okay. Are we gonna crash and burn? Is the battery not turned on to recharge mode? Correct? Are we not in stockpile mode? Correct. So I think we should be okay. Good. Oh, I didn't disconnect soon enough. All right. Am I dropping frames or is it you? Good question. It looks like I have dropped some frames, but right now I am not. So. Sweet. Okay, it's working. Let's go over to the ice lake again. Yeah, normally I don't drop very many frames at all, but this game is a graphics hog. And I don't have the best of graphics cards, so that's... I do drop some frames due to graphics sometimes. I still don't love how much fuel we're using, but what can we do? Yes, yes. Eat it. Eat it all. There we go. That'll fill the inventory real fast. Okay. Sweet. There's a bunch more ice. Fly back home. This thing does look kind of sweet now. With all those extra drills on the back. good screenshot here. There we go. Okay. Atmo thrusters, I was worried about because of power concerns, but I might need to look into them. We do have the acid batteries, so maybe it'll be fine. But yeah, even on this short little run, we used 20% of our fuel, so that's not good. We did see the other tanks were filled up, right? It's not like I'm only working with, yeah, they were all full. Yes, that's right. Thank you, Dragoon. I knew there was some reason. It's the titanium that we haven't found yet. We were going to use this ship to look for titanium. So I may just need to add even more hydrogen tanks. What's the hotkey? And there we go. Lock it in. And there's a bunch more ice. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, there are lots of other kinds of thrusters in this one too. There's fusion thrusters for this ultra late game. There's rocket thrusters, which use rocket fuel. I'm guessing, yep, that requires titanium as well. So, until we have titanium, I think we've gotten all we can do. Industrial hydrogen thruster. That's different. Oh, that's just the industrial looks. So, yeah, I mean, I guess just adding more fuel tanks onto this would be for the best. I could put, like, another tank on here and on here. It's gonna look even uglier, but it'll fly longer. Because let's see, how much... So, for a hydrogen thruster to hold... Let's see, so it uses 40 liters a second at full force, which can hold 10 tons in the air against gravity. So it's essentially 4 liters a second per ton in terms of how much it'll drain. The hydrogen tank weighs 1.2 tons. We'll call that 5 liters a second to hold this in the air. And it can hold 50,000 liters. So we get 10,000 seconds? That doesn't sound right. Is that right? 5 liters a second. Yeah? It seems like that's right. So this would be able to hold itself in the air for 10,000 seconds, essentially. Plus, I guess you gotta factor in the fact that you're using 10% of a thruster, which is another really only 30 kilograms added. I think it's because I added all the drills. How much do the drills weigh? Yeah, those are another ton. So I added 3, 4, 5. Plus more thrusters, like... I added like 7 tons to this thing. But, yeah, I think we're just gonna have to go with this, which is not my favorite. But it needs to have enough fuel so that it can drill its way down deep enough. Oh, and we need to put a metal detector on it, too. How do I not have any steel plates? Okay, what is my inventory full with right now? A bunch of tubes, apparently. There's random stuff. And we need more hydrogen. As usual. Okay, build planner, I don't know, let's just reset that. Finish that, copy it. We need to hit R, middle click. I think I just got ingredients for 2 of them. I mean, I could put another one there. It'll get in the way of the connector, though. I could move the connector. This is pretty ugly. But we need the fuel. I forget, can I make cameras? I think not. I want to say that needed a sensor component. And that requires stuff we don't have. Camera requires a sensor cluster. And it was the microelectronics factory that makes sensor clusters. That requires... Oh, stuff we have. Okay, I could make this. I can make this. So it's got one on each end in terms of connections. Maybe I put it over here. I still never built all of these panels. I said I was gonna do it off stream after I got the better welder, and then of course I never did. So I can put that there. I don't think any of this is... That one's not connected though, yeah. Oh, that's annoying. There we go. Okay, so we do need to connect everything up.
Inventory full.
I don't care. Go away. It's just some steel. So we need some tubes. Tubies. Okay. Need a U tube. Or no, an L tube. Like so. And like so. And then we need an I tube. Oh, okay, right. I'm gonna have to...
Inventory full.
I know what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to turn these into, like, the armored ones. Which is kind of annoying. Because you can't go underneath unless I went 2 blocks down. Because this occupies the whole block. Right? I think that's how that works. It would be nice if their collisions, you know, like, didn't collide. But yeah, it doesn't look like that's the case. So we're gonna have to do this one. That's okay. I don't mind the way that this looks. If I can rotate it correctly. There we go. Probably smart to do more T-junctions than I think I need to. We'll do a T there. And grind that. And grind that. Nothing's red, so I'm allowed to grind it. And then that can just be a straight tube. Straight tube. We'll make this another T-junction. What are those? Conveyor with bracket? Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that as well. Just looks wise. Okay, so that one can go like so, and then that will be the U. Or the 45er. I like the U or the 45. I think I like the curved in this context. There would be situations where I like the other one better, though. And then we're gonna need to fly sideways to get in here. Right click on a bunch of these. Uh-oh. Forgot the microelectronics factory was still in my build planner. Of course. Of course. Put the glass back. Now, at this point, I've screwed it all up. Let's try again. Okay. Right click. Right click. I don't think I got that one. Oh, that one's done. That's why. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. Okay, there we go. Goodness. Alright, right click, right click, right click. And right click. Okay. That going. Also grab a few steel plates just so that we have them. Always good to have more steel than you need. Sweet. Okay, so now that's connected up. That placed down. And then we need these two to be connected, but first let's get that built. There we go. Feels good. Now this could be a moment where I do 2 of the 45-degree angle conveyor tubes. Is that gonna look weird? Probably looks weird because it's not thick enough. Even though it's kind of like a 90-degree turn, I think it'll look weird. We can try it out. Okay, microelectronics factory is a go. I want to say this means I can finally build that seismic surveyor thing, because I'll be able to make sensor clusters. Maybe though. What goes into them? Glass, computer, copper, silicon, nickel. Oh, sweet. Those are all things that we have. So we can make displays, thermocouples, aluminum, plastic, copper, silicon, and gold. And we do have gold, or at least I know where gold is, I should say. We don't have much of it, or any of it. I can't remember. I might have a little bit. Yeah, is this gonna look weird? Actually, that looks fine. I think.
Energy low.
Yeah, okay. That doesn't look as weird as... Because there's this little space here, it doesn't look as weird as I thought it would. Still think this kind of looks cooler, maybe. But... I don't know. We'll leave it that way for now. Energy's low. So let's think. Why did we do that? I don't even remember why we did that. What did we need the microelectronics for? The camera. That's what it was for. was for the camera. But I can also now put 100 advanced computers, sensor clusters, 50 basic computer. Oh, have we not been able to make basic computers this whole time? No, the fabricator can make basic computers. It probably just makes them faster. Yeah, it's for the same price. It just makes them faster. Okay. So then... yeah, that should work, right? Yep, we got sensor clusters. Noise. And that does mean we can build the real order. No, that requires advanced computers. Do I have any gold, or did I just see that there was gold underneath me? Oh, I don't. Nope, no gold. Okay, dang it. So not quite ready for the real ore detectors, but I can make the seismic surveyor. We're gonna try that out. Looks like a giant foot. I have no idea how this works yet. But we can build it. This was the thing I was kind of planning on cheating in. Wait, seismic surveying landing gear. It actually is a landing gear? I'm confused. So are you supposed to, like, land with your ship on this? Like, I have no idea how this works. I'm guessing we need a panel. Is that the kind of panel we want? Yes. We need more displays. Switch that around. Go do that, so I build some displays. Okay, well, I did that upside down. Cool. Switch that. Apparently it's supposed to be up, not down. I felt like down was just as reasonable as up. Okay. LCD panel, content, script, seismic detailed scan. Attach seismic device to a planet and use the scan action. Should be able to access that from here. Scan. Okay, I just hit the button. And it's not attached to the planet. I guess that's the problem. So which way is down? I'm not even completely certain. Feels like that way is down. Is there a way... Like, is that gonna work? Is that attached to the planet? Like, if I were to place it and attach it that way... Wait, the picture has it like that, actually. Okay. So then what if I do... What if I do that? Will that attach? That might just work. This might just work. Oh, we have all the stuff. If we're lucky. Because my base can't fly, so it's not... Yeah, it turned green. I think that's good. So we've landed our base on the planet. I think. Okay, so now we need to do the scan action again. It worked. I'm confused. I thought... So maybe it... I thought it gave you a map. Hold on, let me go to the Steam page real quick. I thought this, like, gave you a map of the ores. Maybe I'm confused. Seismic surveying. Worry not. Clamp a thumper to the ground, and with our advanced sensors, you can detect faraway ore spots. Build the block, add the scan action. Must be locked. Press scan to update the map. Add the seismic wide survey LCD script to any LCD screen. The screen will display all discovered ore nodes in the area. You use the rotate actions to rotate the scan line on the wide survey screen. So maybe this is this the wrong screen? Ah, that's the one. Okay. And then... I need a seat. Can we make synthetic fabric finally? No, why can't this make synthetic fabric? It's literally called Synthetics Factory. That's annoying. That's super annoying. So what makes synthetic fabric? It's probably some other building. There's so many buildings in this game. Production. Oh, the loom. There it is. We need the auto loom. Do I even care enough to build this right now? I mean, it looks like there's only 3 within range, so we really would want our ship to have this on it. And then you can, like, land, and you can move the scanner, and then look at the other one, and you see, like, what is in that direction. I think is how that works. You know, a button panel is a great idea. How dare you with these good ideas. I will need another panel actually as well. But yeah, I don't think this is going to be all that useful, given I'm only going to be able to do this for the 3 ores that are closest. But it is the same concept. Okay, so that one we want to be the seismic detailed scan. And then I think I can set button 1 to be left 5, button 2 to be right 5, and then I can just, yeah, like move the little scanner doohickey. And then look, we can see the ore that it is. That is, it's one of these 2, copper or oil sand. And it looks like that is straight up from there, so it's copper. So that one is copper. Now, which way is north? No idea. We probably should download the compass mod. That would make things a little easier. But I'm sure we could figure out our landmarks and go from there. And I have probably already found that loot. Oh, that was my dead body. I've probably already found the copper. It's probably this one. Oh, I wonder if that direction, if like up on that is like forwards looking down. I wonder if I were to have put that on a different wall, if it would show a different direction. Because that does kind of look like that angle. But yeah, that's sweet. And it looks like then this has a range of, I don't know, 3 or 4 kilometers. But it does make it easy to see what's underground. Alright, let's go left and see what the other ones are. Okay, that one is looking like coal. Those 3 right next to each other. And then this one is, let's see, niter, I think. Yes, that is niter. Sweet. Yeah, that's super handy. I really think I should have cheated this in. I think I would have had a lot more fun if I had, well, but the problem is I couldn't build a ship in the early game until I had cobalt for the grids. So yeah, I don't know. I think, here's my hot take. I actually think cobalt and bauxite should be available in trace amounts. Maybe not from refining stone, but maybe from refining iron or copper ore, right? So maybe when you actually get some of the easier to find ores, and then you refine those, you get at least a little bit of cobalt and bauxite, and that way you can start, like, you don't have enough to really build what you want, but you could at least build a couple thrusters, you know what I mean? Or you could at least get enough aluminum plates to build a storage container. Like, it's ridiculous how difficult it was to get this. Yeah, you got most of your starting cobalt from unknown signals. Yeah, and I just happened to never find a cobalt rock either. I found a lot of rocks, and none of them were ever cobalt or bauxite. But yeah, I think finding ways to kind of get those things more easily is probably a good thing for this mod pack to do. Even without deep ores, I think it would be really annoying. Because you're kind of just content locked until you find cobalt and bauxite. And now, what we really need is titanium. And so we kind of need this system to be on a flying ship. And I could put it on this ship. I could just, you know, because it is a landing gear, I could just kind of have it go a little further down than the drills. But we would need... I also don't know how much power it uses. Does it use a lot? I didn't even think about that. like when you do the scan, I don't know how much energy it uses. I would need some panels on the ship, and then landing doodad, and I think that'll work. I mean, we can try it out. Need some steel. Want it to look like that. Okay, we're out of steel. There we go. Huh, they were underwater. That sucks. I forget how big the LCD panels are on the small grid. Still 3x3, huh? Oh, I guess 3x3 is different because it's large grid is 5x5. Okay. So then I guess I can just switch it. That's kind of annoying. Maybe I do one above it. In fact, can I just connect it on its end? Yeah, like that. Okay. A little bulky, but it should work. Oh, we also need a metal detector on the ship. I would rather have an ore detector, but we need some gold for that. Is it worth... It probably is. Because the ore detector is a much longer range. So we are going to go manually get some gold. And then we can process it, make some advanced computers, and be on our merry way. Hydrogen tank. Okay, where's the nearest gold? I found 3, apparently. And there's one 11 kilometers, there's one 9 kilometers, and 12 kilometers. Okay. That's the closest, 25. Fly over there. Ah, yes, it's in the valley. All right. Go ahead and see. Let's see. I must have gone pretty deep to find out that it was gold in the first place. And then I think it'll go pretty fast with the second tier of drill. Yeah, 500 meters deep. Yeah, look at that. We're already almost at like 10 meters down from where we started. It's much better than the tier 1 drill. And how much bigger is the... I want to like compare the little tunnels. Okay, I guess we're not far enough yet for that to... Okay. Well, we should get to gold before too long, and then we will get our advanced computers. And then with the advanced computers, we can make the... I don't know, is a metal detector fine? I guess it's fine. Because I'm going to use the seismic thing to figure out which one is gold. I guess, how is having an ore detector going to help me? Yeah, I guess this was kind of silly. I mean, at this point, I might as well grab some gold, but I didn't really think that through. I'm using the seismic surveyor to find the patches, and I can identify what the patch is based on that. So then, at that point, having the ore detector is kind of pointless. I just go straight down from there. I mean, I will at least put a metal detector on it, but I guess it didn't really need to be one of the fancy ones. Alright, we're already 580 down. So at the most, we'll need to go 250 meters down from where we were, because that was the max range of the little metal detectors that I built at the bottom of these shafts. So, shouldn't be too much longer. Yeah, generally what I started doing near the end, because I knew bauxite would be 750 at the deepest, so I would go 500 meters down, build a little metal detector, and that could go 250 meters more. Such a pain in the butt, though. There's just me doing this, although I would Alt-Tab. For 500 meters, and it was going a lot slower because it was the slower drill, and it drilled out a smaller area. Yeah, this is so much faster. We're already 130 meters in. Should see gold any second now. Unless it was as deep as possible, in which case we still have 100 meters to go. But we've already gone 150 meters, so we're over halfway, no matter how deep it is. But yeah, I think we'll just make one little landing leg, one stick of iron for the landing, or the seismic leg. And then we can fly around and hopefully find titanium. I'll fly first to the, there's a few patches I knew already where whatever is in them is deeper than 700. And so there's a decent chance one of those is titanium. Yeah, that also is something I thought about doing, Blaze. I ended up going with the no cheating of any way route, and I think that was a mistake. I should have either gotten another mod or just cheated. Because I think it burnt me out a little bit more than it needed to just find the stuff. Yeah, I thought about that, Dragoon. I could use a piston for the seismic leg, or a rotating option as well. Okay, it looks like we are going to be at about 750 for the gold. I still haven't seen any. And my drill still hasn't detected any. And I think this has a 30 or 40 detection radius. Jeez, it's deeper than 750? Interesting. Interesting. Where is it then? Odd. Shouldn't we have seen it by now? Maybe it was deeper than 750? Maybe it starts at 800? Hmm. I am perplexed. Gold is 700 to 1,000. Well, but I know this was gold. It's not like I guessed that this was gold, which means I saw it from 500 meters with a metal detector, right? And so that means it must have been within range of the metal detector. And that's why I'm confused. Because if we saw it with the metal detector, that had a max range of 250. Ah, okay, well there it is. But how did it detect this deep? If it only had a range of 250 plus 500, that equals 750. How did it see gold that was 850 meters deep? It's weird. I don't know. Yeah, I think the metal detector says 250, but it kind of goes further than that. Because clearly it was further than 250 meters. It was actually 350 meters in this case. But there it is. There's the gold. Okay, beautiful. Oh yeah, gold mine's really slow. I forgot about that. Like each chunk that you mine out is less kilograms.
Inventory full.
Okay. Get rid of some stone. It's gonna be annoying to dodge, though.
Inventory full.
Here, why don't I grab that and then that up.
Inventory full.
I was thinking maybe I should drop something else, but I don't think that would have helped. Okay. So our first haul of gold is complete. And that should get us some advanced computers. Oh, don't die. I mean, I could just come back and get my loot, but no reason. No reason to die. Okay. And then we don't really need the advanced computers for anything right now, I guess, but okay. Sweet. We're home. Alright, throw this all in the refinery. Yay, we've got gold. And then we should be able to go over to the microelectronics. Oh, we need the wire loom first. Wire drawer. Say 1,000 gold wire. And that'll start using the gold. And then we can go to the microelectronics. It's already got advanced computers queued up. Is there a reason it's not making them yet? Oh, the plastic. Yeah, we haven't connected up our plastic thingy to the system yet. Right? Where was it? Was this the one that made the plastic? No. No, I thought this one made the plastic. The synthetics factory. Okay, I just need to queue it up. There we go. There we go, advanced computers. Sweet. Okay, not that it matters. So now we need to make the little landing leg on this Deuterino. Maybe I should put it on a piston. So that way I don't have to constantly remake things. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I don't know. My brain's forgotten all the hotkeys apparently. Keep meaning to hit C to fly down, and then I hit X instead. Alright, so we got that, and then we need the 9, and then we need to hit R, and then middle click. And then we can build this. Maybe rotate it a way that looks a little better. And then we should be able to extend. Wait, did I build it upside down again? No, that's the landing leg part, right? The colored part is the... Yeah. Colored part goes down. Okay, so we should be able to extend it, land on it, and then put the screens... Yeah. Okay. LCD panel 1. I don't know which one's which, but probably this one. Yeah, we'll do it that way. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Oh, I forgot this thing had its own little screen. Dang it. I guess we didn't need... we didn't need this one. That's good, because it's ugly. We'll just have that one.
Meteor storm inbound.
Uh-oh. Don't do it. Don't you hit my important stuff. Uh-oh. Is that gonna hit something important? Maybe? Maybe not? No, I think we're okay. It all went to the side. That's a lot of meteors. Holy cow. 7? No. 10? One of those probably has titanium, but it's annoying to look. Okay, are you ready for what you need to do? I think you are. So what we need to do is the piston needs to have... I think it's good to go. Wait, there are multiple pistons though, aren't there? Yes. This is piston on the miner. And then which seismic? Oh, small seismic surveyor. Okay, that's good. So then we've got piston miner. Increase velocity, decrease velocity. And then we've got Seismic, Surveyor, Switch Lock, left and right. And that should do it. So let's go investigate. I'm also going to make it daytime because I hate nighttime. I feel like it's annoying. Especially for streaming. So we will first rename these. Oops. Add these into the miner tank group. And then stockpile. So we've got as much fuel as possible. Okay. Turn off stockpile. I think we can fly now. Oh, I need to fly directly backwards. That's right. Okay. And now we need to find one of our greater than 700s. It's over here. And we'll land by that. And we should be able to discover what it is. Oh, we're going fast. Slow down there, Bessie. I guess I can flare. We have more vertical thrusters. Okay, so we lower ourselves down, extend the piston. Sweet. Keep an eye on our altitude. Okay. There we go. And we should be able to hit the scan button. Where are you? Scan. Okay. No scan data. Why not? Hitting scan button. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then we need the control seat to be that. That's kind of harder to see. Let's switch those. Okay, so the one further away... It looks like the one I'm right on top of is the little blips, which is titanium. This is a titanium dump. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna save it real quick, just in case something goes wrong. Back up as 4. Resave as 3. And then... Okay, I'm gonna switch lock on 7, fly again, retract the thingy-majigger-mabobber, and drill our way down. Oh man, those LCDs face a little bit too far forwards. I might have to kind of rebuild that. Yeah, the front is hitting. Oh, that's so annoying. But it's working. More or less. Just have to move a smidgen backwards once in a while. It's not fast, given how deep we're gonna have to go. Yeah, are there not smaller LCD screens than 3x3? Uh-oh. Why am I stuck? Oh, I got locked onto the ground. LOL. Oh, I wanted the camera too, so this would be less annoying. Okay, well this is a great proof of things kind of... Ooh, don't run into stuff, please. This works. Proof that it works. Okay. Back home. Where's home? This way. And the fuel lasted a decent amount of time. Still have 80%. In fact, I should mine some... Wow. Let's do one of these numbers to slow down. Yeah, right. 250 kiloliters. Still not enough, but it's something. Give me your ice. Yum, yum, yum. Stupid thing is locking onto the ground. It needs to be up higher. Okay, well that's good enough. Should be enough ice to pay for the fuel. A corner LCD may be what I want? Okay, I'll have to check that out. Because, yeah, that juts out like an extra 2 blocks to have that. Definitely want to get rid of that. Oh, too fast. Okay, so we need to come in very slowly and very carefully. breathing room there. Okay. There we go. Another successful mission with our little mining ship. This time it actually mined towards titanium. Go, little ship. Okay, let's, yeah, figure this out. And this is annoyingly low, so I may reposition that somehow. I guess I could put the piston here facing down, and then it would be one block up higher. That'll be less annoying. I could do a piston plus a piston so that it has more extendability. Got a couple options there. I probably should be done with this YouTube episode soon. Oh, bonk. There those go. Okay, so panel, fixed panel, light panel. I don't see no corner panel. LCD, oh there it is, corner LCD, top, bottom, flat top, flat bottom. Oh, interesting. Okay. Very small. Yeah, I wonder if that could work. Let's, it would be on the side, I think. And then that wouldn't run into stuff as much. I might even try it back here. We'll try both. I could make a cockpit, that's true. I don't really want to completely change my ship design at this point, so we're going for laziest option. So I think hopefully one of these two could work. The problem is they're not big enough to be able to read which ore I'm looking at, I'm guessing. Okay, yeah, and I can't really see it through my arm. But let's imagine they did have a detailed scan. Could I potentially figure it out? Not really, and it doesn't list all the ores either. Because it's not tall enough. Okay. So that answers that question. Can't use one of these. Oh, it's the same size as the control seat? Problem is, it needs the synthetics. So I need to do the weaving. I need the loom, probably. Oh, and advanced computers. But we have those. But yeah, I wouldn't have been able to build one before I had the gold. But I think we could now. I do want to look, what are my other options for LCDs? Nothing else? Really? It shocks me that 3x3 is the smallest, and then there's these tiny LCDs, or these massive ones, and there's nothing in between. That feels very wrong to me. But yeah, I mean, I think the simplest solution... Also, can they be built on... what's the word? Like, on their edge? Oh, they can just be built standing up. So, I mean, the simplest solution is just like this. It's kind of ugly, but it'll work. And I can just look over to the side to see what ore it is. I might even be able to go one No, I won't be able to see it. Or will I? Even push it one tile backwards, maybe. Right here. Yeah, maybe. It's a little tricky. I'm only gonna have to look at it once in a while. Yeah, I mean, I can't read the exact things, but I can always hop, because it's going to be landed when I'm looking at it. I can always hop out and just kind of like look at it from here. Kind of annoying. I've already found titanium though, so does it even matter? There's only like a couple of resources I don't have now. In fact, just 2, I think? What are the remaining... Let's see. What are the remaining things? Oh, that's the wrong build vision. Content. Script. Can I pick which script? Maybe not from here. Yeah, tantalum is another ore. Why does it not have those on here? There's no uranium on here. And there's no tantalum on here. I have found lithium. You're right, there's also no platinum. Interesting. Huh. Is this missing some? Do those not exist on planet? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe those 3 are only in space, and that would explain it. Anyway, this works to find more ores if I need them, and then I won't run into things as I'm drilling holes down. And then the last thing I want to fix is this is kind of annoyingly placed right now. It's just too far down. They are 1200 plus. Well, that shouldn't matter, right? Like, the seismic scan thing should still find them. Tantalum is on other planets, not Earth. Okay. But uranium and platinum are? On Earth, that is? I could put it there. I could put it... I really would like to go even 1 tile higher, but I don't think that's an option. That's the shortest we can get it. Nope, those neither. Why does that phrasing confuse me? Those are not on Earth. Okay. So essentially put it on the other side of the battery. Oh, like on the front? It's the same height. I could put it on the side of the battery, I guess. But this is fine. And then... let's see... Yeah, that'll run into a lot less things. It'll probably still get caught on something. I also like that it's offset now because I think it was catching on, like, these drill their little circles, and then there's some left in the middle, and then that, like, leg was always hitting it. So being to the side makes it... Oh, under the screen. Yeah, I could go under the screen. I would need a double piston. Maybe that's still a better idea. Alright, you've convinced me. Okay. Actually, double... Is that then going to be too far again? It's kind of annoying. I feel like that's going to run into stuff. I don't like that. I could put it sideways. I don't know. Oh, there that goes. Excuse me, Mr. Drill. Slowly, ominously rotating drill. Okay, I think I'm going back to the... I already had. One other option would be to make like a little S bend, you know, with blocks, and then all that. If I tried the heavy drill. It requires titanium, so we can't quite have that yet. We do have the advanced computers though, which is good. That's the same as what I was looking at earlier, right? Yeah, the drill, heavy drill, and gravitonic drill. Okay. Yeah, we'll get that once we have titanium. And then it mines out a larger area too, which is super nice. Maybe I'll put it sideways. Is that better? That feels better. I like how it's got like the little ore detector thingy on it.
Fuel low.
Oop. Fuel low. Get that.
Fuel critical.
And then, oops, dampeners on, please. Okay, and then one more thing is a metal detector. I do need one. Just so that, you know, when I get to the titanium and stuff, we can see, like, where the... I'm pretty sure they're just in big discs in this mod pack, so it shouldn't... As long as we go straight down, we're gonna find it. But it's, I think, something that would be silly to not have, given this is a mining ship. Okay, so I think that does it for what we need, and now we should be able to go straight down into the titanium. It'll take a while. It's not super fast. I'm trying to think. There's no easy way to have a controlled descent. You know, I could have one or two engines on like a slider, you know, the thrust override. But it's way easier to get a controlled ascent than descent, because if you go slightly too fast down, then all of a sudden you run into things and your angles are changing, and I don't have the auto leveling script, so I think I will just have to do it manually. One bit at a time. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I do think we'll call it a YouTube episode there. It's been 2 hours, so For those of you on YouTube, as always, thank you guys for watching, and if this is the last episode you see of Space Engineers, I'm sorry it's over, but there will be plenty more content from me coming down the pipeline. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will maybe see you in the next one.